one of the things that we're told with the law of attraction is, first of all, that gratitude is amazing. So I always think of gratitude as a superpower emotion, because the idea is that the more you are grateful for things, the more you attract even more to be grateful for. So you attract the good stuff. If you focus on the gratitude, you attract good stuff into your life. Okay, so there's a theory that we should be grateful for everything. And I heard this it was on a podcast, and I don't remember who said it now, but it was, the affirmation that they used was, I'm grateful for everything. But here's the thing, I've been doing this work for well over 10 years. I'm probably closer to 15 years now that I've been doing this, that I have been studying the law of attraction and, you know, understanding how it works. But I have a block with this. So there are things that have happened in my life that I don't feel grateful for. For example, I'm not grateful that my dad died far too young. There are other things in my life that I don't particularly feel grateful for. There are some things in my life that were really big events that I didn't like at the time, that I could then later on think, oh, I'm so grateful that that happened. So today, what I thought we'd do is tap on this. Because if I feel some resistance to the affirmation, I'm grateful for everything, then I'm getting other people do as well. So the idea is that if you say, I'm grateful for everything, because even the things that you don't want, when things that you don't want show up in your life, it gives you can get clarity about what you do want. So you can say, oh, I don't want that. So you can say things like, oh, if I don't want that, what do I want? And it gives you clarity to focus your attention on what you do want. So that's how I kind of think about this. But I still have those issues with it. I'm very, very grateful that I had my dad for so many years and all of the wonderful memories that I have. And I'm so, so grateful that after he died, I had a real wake-up moment in my life, and I'd stopped living my life the way that I wanted. I'd stopped being the person that I wanted to be, and I didn't particularly like myself. And that moment was the start of me becoming a coach. From that point, I very quickly started my life skills coach training, then went on to do my law of attraction practitioners training and various other things. So that wake up moment from something so terrible and filled with so much grief, I'm grateful for that moment. So we can look and try and find where the gratitude is. But saying those words, I'm grateful for everything, still brings up some resistance for me. So let's tap on it together, because when we tap on the EFT tapping points, we help to release resistance and raise our vibrations. So I'm tapping today to release any resistance, any low energy around the words, I'm grateful for everything. I'm tapping to raise my vibrations around these words, I'm grateful for everything. So we've set the intention, Our energy body knows what we're tapping on. The universe knows what we're tapping on. Our higher self knows what we're tapping on. And our subconscious mind knows what we're tapping on. So now, as we move through the tapping points, I'm just going to say that affirmation. I'm grateful for everything. And we're going to let the energy do its job. I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for everything. When I'm tapping and doing this kind of work, when I'm kind of releasing resistance, I often feel at some stage that I need to take a really deep breath. And I take that as a really, really good sign that something's moving, something's being released. I'm grateful for everything. 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 So I'm going to stop there. But if you want to keep going, that's great. You just either start the video again or just do it on your own. And you can keep tapping, keep saying the affirmation until you feel a shift. I'm going to keep tapping a little bit more once we finish this video. And I'm also going to use it in my daily affirmations. I'm going to use it when I do my quick morning EFT session, and I'm going to use it at the end of the day when I do my affirmations. I don't tend to do EFT right before bed. I sometimes do it early evening as I want to switch off from the day, but I don't tend to do it right before bed. So, but I do say my affirmations right before bed, and I'm going to add that to my bedtime affirmations. I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for everything. So keep filling your mind with that and keep tapping on it if you feel any resistance. You can even even if you don't feel any resistance, you can still tap on it, because it's still that powerful message to the universe, and you're still, anytime that you do EFT tapping, you're raising your vibrations. And when you raise your vibrations, that is when you're a match for all the good stuff coming into your life. Okay, take care, and I'll see you in the next EFT tapping session. Bye.